we were talking about this and I'm going, well, if that shot, it's going to bust the strings and it's probably going to knock off this end. But if you look at it this way, the ball's going to go right in between.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you'll probably break a couple strings, but you're not going to blow the end of the violin off. Guys, I cannot stress to you, I have seen a lot of crazy things in my life, but this is bizarre as hell.
Welcome back to History Roundtable. We usually show you really cool artifacts that maybe you've heard about, but today we've got something that's blowing my mind, and when we get into this thing, I think it might blow yours as well. So, Sean, why do we have a coffin on the table today?
Well, not only that, but...
Then why is there a gun handle?
So if you can imagine, when I first saw this, I'm going, all right, wow, what is this? Is somebody's Frankenstein creation, which it very well could be. But mind you, when I was going to look at this massive collection in Vermont, this goes back probably 10 years ago, there was a basement that was just loaded with all this crazy stuff. And this was among it. And I just went, well, I'll get to it later. This has been sitting, I literally, all I did was just kind of took a dry paintbrush and just brushed all the dust off of it.
Yeah.
But what intrigued me, number one, is the shape of this. Like you say, it's in the shape of a coffin, and we'll get good B-roll to show you this. But why the hell is there a handle in the shape of a gun, and it's not just in the shape of a gun? This is a real gun as a handle, and it actually still works, and it's capable of firing.
Oh my gosh.
So let's just address this part first. This is an English box lock percussion pistol that was originally a flintlock, and then it was converted to percussion. And very, you can see, and you'll have to zoom in, Tony, on this, but it will say Knock, London. Yeah. So this was made by Henry Knock in about 1780. Wow. So this is a story by itself. But again, what's the deal? So, okay, what the hell is in here? All right, let's get right to it. So, now mind you, this was locked at one time, and somebody lost the key and they broke it open.
Which happens a lot.
Yes, the hinges, this all needs to be restored. So we're gonna put this here. This is the inner lining. But, okay, look what's in here, guys. This is...
Oh my gosh.
It's a violin, but... Wait a minute. Why is there a powder flask and other... So when I started looking at this, I'm going, okay, yeah, it's a violin. Yeah. Oh, well then what the hell is this? And I'm going, holy crap, there's a gun built within the violin.
Oh, come on.
And so right here, Tony, you're gonna have to get in here. That's the end of the barrel.
No kidding.
So I keep looking at this, and mind you, this is real.
Yeah.
It's a real violin. So I'm looking at the mechanism, and I'm going, all right, well, how? So basically, how this works is this is the hammer. So this gets cocked into place, and here's a little separate compartment for the percussion caps. So then they're in here. You'd put a percussion cap on that nipple, and then when you're ready, and I guess, whether you're an assassin, I'm trying to think how?
Yeah.
And you're doing your thing, you're playing this, and there's your target. You've got a little trigger here, and then bang, this thing is going to go off, and it's boom. Well,
whoa.
The design of this is that you've got kind of one shot. And I'm looking at the design, and we were talking about this, and I'm going, well, if that shot, it's going to bust the strings, and it's probably going to knock off this end. But if you look at it this way, the ball's going to go right in between.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you'll probably break a couple strings, but you're not going to blow the end of the violin off. guys, I cannot stress to you, I have seen a lot of crazy things in my life, but this is bizarre as hell. Ingenious.
It's got to be, to me, this is the perfect assassin's tool.
Well, Assassin's Creed,
Right?
It's like,
I'm thinking immediately, you sneak your way in to a fancy ball, check this somewhere, and you're here to take out some big wig of some kind. Well, right, sneak in as a member of the band, and you bring this. I mean,
well, okay.
this is something out of Hollywood.
All right, I was just gonna go there. It just kind of, my memory, like that movie. What was it with Antonio Banderas, where he's an assassin. He walks into town with a guitar case, right?
Remember that? Yep.
And he's got machine guns and all this stuff built into what just looks like a guitar case.
Yeah.
Well, here's the same thing, but now, all right, not all bad guys are smart, right?
Right.
We know that from movies. I don't know if I was the guy, I'd show up bringing a coffin to the music event.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's kind of just deductive reasoning kind of go, well, really, why was this created? And I'm thinking, because again, all the stuff I've been involved with regarding TV and movies, that this is a movie prop.
It very well could be, yeah.
But for what? I don't recall any movie that had anything like this.
Me either.
And maybe it was made up and then never used.
Or, my brain also goes to something even pre-movies. Vaudeville acts or magic shows or circus, something like that. I don't know.
Well, now here's the other thing. I'm looking at this, and here in the cap tin, there's shot.
Oh.
Okay, little bird shot, and there are percussion caps. So maybe, like you were saying, okay, yeah, it's capable of firing a projectile, but maybe that wasn't it at all.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a pyrotechnic, like just a flash and smoke.
Yeah. Yeah.
For whatever going on. But again, dangerous as hell, because if something gets obstructed or in the muzzle, you're going to fire a projectile.
Right.
You're going to kill your bandmate.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is bizarre. And but again, everything is here.
Yeah.
So it's a head scratcher. And I would say, okay, how do we address this on the cool factor? But I think we should create a different scale.
Yeah.
Like the bizarre factor.
Yeah.
And because this is absolutely bizarre. And, when I really looked at this, and I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go with it. So this is the perfect opportunity to just share. We come across some really crazy things every once in a while.
Yeah.
And on the bizarro meter, this is right up there.
Yeah.
And I'll give you guys a better angle at this so you can really kind of see everything that's in here. And again, you've got a powder measure, you've got your powder flask, you've got turn screw for whatever you need to do. And then you've got your caps and projectiles. And then I was wondering what this is. Okay, so that is to address the bow and the strings. I forget the type of wax, but it's all solidified now. So let's move this over here. And just to give you an idea, here is your normal 19th century violin case, violin, bow. But, this one, of course, pretty rough shape, doesn't have a gun built in it.
Right.
So, obviously somebody looked at this and went, I could do something cool with this.
Yeah.
Hence, then this.
It'd be completely unsuspecting.
Yeah.
To have something like that.
So, I don't know. Is there a cold case, from like the 19-teens or something, where some fiddler was going around and all of a sudden just this bang and nobody knows where it came from?
Yeah.
He's just keep doing his thing and nobody knew. Who knows? It's crazy.
So flintlock fiddler.
There you go.
Strikes again. That's just incredible, though. I mean, we could spin it in so many different stories. My brain, obviously, it wants to go to, hitman, assassin kind of thing. But it could have also been like you're saying, maybe shot fire out of the end for some kind of theatrics.
And needless to say, you're probably wondering, well, they're going to demonstrate it? No. This, I don't know if this was really, really intended to fire something, or it just is built up to look like it could. But either way, it's a conversation piece, and wow, are we having a conversation?
Seriously. Wow.
Tony, I mean, you have any questions about this? I mean, you keep seeing us pull out this weird shit to talk about.
My question would be, where did you get it?
Well, like I say, we went to see this collection, and it was just a description over the phone that, hey, we've got all this stuff. It's been sitting there for years and years and years. And let me tell you, that was something else. And I wish we had a better opportunity to film that experience, because it was a basement that had been locked up for years, and we almost had to break the door down to get in it. But then it was the smell of mold, and basically it was a biohazard to go in there. But all I'm seeing is all this cool stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Well, and again, this story is kind of a little lengthy, but it's important. They thought they were doing the right thing by putting all this stuff in storage, but they didn't maintain it. So the moisture level, and I found out that area flooded a couple of times. There was over 100 muskets in this collection. They didn't lean them up against the wall. They laid them on the floor on top of each other. So, of course, the ones on the top of the pile, I'm like, all right, they're all rusty, but okay, they're still halfway decent. And then I'm looking at the floor. As we're moving the lower level, all those muskets were stuck to the floor.
Oh, that's
in a big conglomerate of rust. And these are Revolutionary War muskets and cool stuff. And then there were a couple of suits of armor that it looked like they were shot with a machine gun. The rust holes throughout the whole, it was Swiss cheese. So I'm just like, all right, if there's anything to, in a sense, an educational takeaway from that experience, that is not the proper way to preserve or be a custodian of history.
No.
Because all of that stuff ended up just being a salvage purchase. And this was among it.
Wow.
And I just was like, all right, I don't quite know what to do with this. And, it came with no provenance.
Yeah.
So it's just a head scratcher.
It sure is.
But again, I've been looking at this thing for years. I'm going, all right, we gotta put a spotlight on this, because it's just so different and bizarre, and I've never seen another one like it.
Wow.
And obviously whoever did this took a lot of time and put a lot of effort into this. Kudos to you, but wow. For why? What?
Was it Rob Zombie's basement?
You never know. But yeah. So if you like this stuff, you know what I'm going to say. Click the subscribe button. And especially for Patreon, help us help you. That's going to be on a t-shirt soon.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Patreon is where you'll get to see us do a little bit more of a deep dive on things like this. We'll go into it, really give you the up close and personal, and you'll be able to talk to us directly. And if you want to see anything in particular, there you can ask us, and we'll be able to show you. And we're going to be doing more sales there. We're going to be doing a lot of newsletters that'll come out directly from us, and then you'll get to know when we're on the road. And we're traveling around to various different shows, because we're all around the country all year round. So we hope that you'll come and see us and tune into what we're doing. We got new episodes all the time.
And if there's anything specific that you guys are looking to get more information on, don't hesitate to send us a message. We're not hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
And my God, if I have it, absolutely, we're going to feature it and we're going to talk about it and hopefully answer some of your questions.
Wow.
So until next time, guys.
Yeah, this is incredible. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.
History Roundtable, an all-new season. Don't forget to like and share your favorite episodes. And to learn more about the artifacts on the show, visit tortugatrading.com and commodorecoins.com. Till next time.